All right. Welcome to the Full-Time Single Dad Show. I am Eric.
Are you?
It's getting fucking late.
This guy is Andreas. I am Erik.
Oh man. All right. Take two. Take
Yeah.
four. Welcome to the
Okay.
Full-Time Single Dad Show. I'm Andres.
And I'm Erik.
We are here to talk about being a single dad, dating, co-parenting, the works. Um, Erik and I both have kids. We've come from different experiences. We grew up together. Actually, we went to high school, and up in Southern Oregon, small town. So, yeah, man, it's been a long time since we've, reconnected. We've talking over the last, what, I'd say year, almost a year now. So, kind of,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say around there. Um, kind of here and
Yeah,
there,
but
and
it's
kind
been
of
a
getting
minute
into
before
this.
that, dude.
Yeah, about like what, at least over 15 years. I think I came back up to uh up in the air when I was like 21. I think we're out like I think we're out like running around partying, so we're all over 21, with all of our friends back then. But I think that was
Yeah.
like the last time. Um, yeah. So what's been going on, man? It's what's uh what's the give me all the juicy stuff.
Oh, just a lot of life, bud. So, I mean, from that timeline to now, geez, where do you even start? So, check one, have a kid, be a dad, go through that whole thing, and, ongoing. But yeah, man, I've been a single dad like pretty much the whole time. My son is 13 now, and started the whole like custody deal when he was 2.5 months old. So,
Wow, it's pretty young.
off and on, I've been navigating the whole single dad, relationship dating world the whole time since then.
Yeah, that's about the same for me, man. I was like 20, about 24. My first kid was born. And her mom and I split when she was about a year and a half. So yeah, same thing. Trying to navigate that very young age. And then had another one when I was 29. Had my son a little unexpectedly, and yeah, just kind of took on those kids. My son when he was 3, full time, and my son is on the autism spectrum, so that took a whole nother, you know, different direction of, man, being a dad. Like I had to really, um like dig my toes in, and then really like make some stability changes. um yeah, I've been down here since I was 21, San Diego. Moved out here, and yeah, different things and different life now, uh but the dad life has been pretty good to me, man. I mean, my daughter's 14. She's gonna be 15. Yeah, she's gonna be 15 next month, and my son is 9. So it's been an interesting ride so far, right?
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
just,
it's fun. Like it really is.
yeah,
I'm not saying that it's not copium. It's copium free to say that, but no,
yeah,
it's a good time,
yeah.
honestly. Like,
It's it's been such a learning experience. You know, being a young dad, and then now to like where we are now. I feel like for me, uh, I've really kind of like stepped into, like, I feel like a dad. When somebody says like your dad, like that's what they look like. I feel like I'm there. Like I'm not like, just your kid is like embarrassed by you sometimes with the jokes they say or jokes we say.
oh hell yeah. I do that shit on purpose though. I don't care.
Dude, I, I'll tell my daughter, I'll instead of saying sex, I'll say like segs. And I guess that's how the kids will say, like, I'll see like on the memes and stuff how they say it. Let's just make her like even more uncomfortable, because as I see, she's like, it's
Yeah.
almost even worse for her.
No, I totally feel you, dude. So yeah, just to give you guys a better perspective, I'm 38, Andreas is 39. Um, and yeah, we've we work full time. So even though we're the single dads, we like to think that we're doing it right. If we aren't doing it right, we reroute and we're gonna tell you guys about what does work, what doesn't work, and just what we've learned along the way.
Yeah, what works. Yeah, exactly. Making mistakes, too. And then if we can help, others kind of stray away from those mistakes and put you in the right direction, you know, that's our goal here. Because there's a lot that comes with it. There's so many different aspects that um come with being single parent, single dad, navigating through, fatherhood. Um, and then adding the mix of trying to maybe date or start a family again, maybe having more kids. There's a lot. But we're here to kind of bring those our experiences. We have 15, say 15 years of experience, with one, and another 13, 14 years experience with Erik. And um yeah, that's kind of what we're doing here. You came down
Yeah,
to San Diego
and
too, right?
yep. Yeah, that was a good time. I loved the culture there and everything. And as far as my town, it's kind of got the small town vibe to it. Um, it's awesome for outdoors. It's got rivers, lakes, that sort of thing. But as far
That's
as
right.
tourist culture, that sort of thing, it's lacking. So
It's still
yeah,
a good
San
place to
Diego's a
go
good time.
visit. Yeah. I loved going up there and visiting, staying up there and just kind of slowing things down and a lot quieter, slower pace, and getting to see everybody. It's always nice going to the river, jumping off the
Oh, for
bridge.
sure. Yeah,
Um,
man. Like there's still a good amount of bridges to jump off of. Sometimes they're putting fences off, so you can't do that
oh
because
really? Really, they're
nerf
doing that
nerf
now?
the world.
They do that. Oh man. I remember doing
Hmm.
the rope swing in the other bridge. We used to jump off there.
Yes, sir.
I think police did not like that so much, and they'd see us just cruising off the side of the bridge.
Yeah, they probably did that shit too. But
Oh yeah.
but no, to give you guys a better idea, yeah, just kind of brief overview. We are going to talk about co-parenting, dating, um, possibly getting into some trials and tribulations with custody, um, provided that we're not giving legal advice. And then,
Just so what to
yeah, the
expect.
big thing is we're looking to be a positive and good perspective of, navigating this whole thing because we're not here to bitch. We're really not. We're not here to be negative and air out our dirty laundry. So want to make
Yeah.
that one clear. This is going to be a positive resource for, people going through the same thing. Maybe you're going through the same thing, or maybe you just want maybe you want a better understanding of it too.
Or just a different outside, perspective. We all learn from each other's experiences, and just hearing maybe one of ours, hopefully helps. Maybe it resonates with someone, or they've had similar experience, and so maybe somebody else might have a experience that they dealt with it better than we did. Definitely like to hear that one, in the comments as well too, or reach out to us, because we're all learning. This is a journey with this whole thing. So I mean, the goal is to make sure that the kids are happy, and the kids have both healthy parents. And that's part of our goal, is to make sure that you know we can facilitate that for our children. That's something that both Erik and I have talked about with our co-parenting, and making sure uh, we have that like strong relationship with the other co-parent, and we're on a good healthy level with each other. The kids really thrive in that situation.
Absolutely, bud. Like my co-parenting relationship has just improved leaps and bounds. I'm not going to brag on a lot of things. I'm not here to gloat, but I mean, facts is facts. My co-parenting relationship has just improved a ton. And I mean, biggest reason is I saw how my kid appreciated it, man, because the kids
Yeah,
want to see the parents get along. They
that's
do.
right.
Like
They do, man.
if you're fighting with each other, like most likely in the grand scheme of things, it's probably a selfish thing. Because if you're fighting, then it's probably about you one way or another.
Yeah, ego. I know when we talked about too is like kind of letting that ego go too. Like you're fighting with the other co-parent, and it goes both ways. Uh, Sometimes it's just you know put that aside and do what's best for a kid and try to find a way to compromise. And you're gonna have to deal with this person for however long, 18 years, beyond 18 years. You're always going to be a parent. Um, I know my mom and my dad, they've been divorced since I was two. So, they got into it very, very long time when we were young. And then as they got older, they were able to like do some, joint stuff. And I remember feeling as a kid when we go over to each other's family's house and when the parent would go, it was like I felt happy. So definitely the kids thrive with that situation.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, I went from, doing two separate Halloween costumes, two separate birthday parties, and bringing that into one. And then one year my kid said, "Yeah, I want you guys to all go to a movie on Christmas," and that was including like, me, stepdad, kid's
Yeah.
mom, all that. So, and then also to put in perspective, so my kid's mom had two more kids after. So my kid's my only.
That's right.
It
Yeah.
was my kid's mom's first. She had two more after that, so he has brother and sister as well. So yeah, I mean it's all just more perspective is what that
Yeah.
all is.
Yeah. I agree, man. Yeah. My daughter's mom had her boyfriend, and they were I think collectively together he was around for 10 years. So, he ended up becoming my friend. I mean, he texted me happy birthday the other day. So it was, that was, like he's my friend. So, I mean,
Nice.
it's like, and they're not together anymore, unfortunately. Um, but we still remain, he's part of our family, and that really, I had to come around to that too, making sure that the person that was around my daughter was a positive, a good influence around her. So I was very fortunate to have someone like him around, and he's always be part of our family.
Yeah, man. No, that's what's up. Because as long as they're a decent person, they're going to kind of pull your ex into a
Yeah, that's
good
right.
energy. Like they're gonna keep them accountable and keep them doing right. So
Yep.
you can't you can't be petty with that shit. Like that is a good thing in the grand scheme of things. It's better for you too. Like your initial reaction, obviously, is to be apprehensive about it,
Yeah.
but it's an immature reaction.
Yeah.
So now, anyways, we're gonna tell you guys kind of all about the process of when you start dating as a single dad, when your ex starts dating, and all the different perspectives of it, because there isn't a handbook that you get with that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of growth to go through in this whole process, and we'll probably get into that next part. We're gonna touch on that in the next episode. We're gonna talk about dating and getting started with dating too.
Yes, sir. Well, that's about it for my deal on episode 1. Are you good, bud?
Yeah, we're good, man. Thank you everybody for checking this out, and we look forward to our next episode.